Hello and welcome to the Acting Coach Network podcast. I'm your host, Savannah Madden, acting coach, theatre school owner and business mentor for coaches who are ready to scale without the stress. Each week, I'm sharing practical strategies, mindset shifts and behind the scenes insights to help you grow your coaching business or theatre school with confidence, clarity and fulfillment, all while avoiding burnout. Whether you're a solo coach or leading a growing team, this is your space to feel inspired, supported, and ready to take action on what really matters. Thanks for being here. Let's get into today's episode. So today I want to chat about something that comes up a lot: pricing and knowing your worth. I don't know if it's just me, but in the performing arts industry in particular, I swear it seems that it's full of people expecting you to work for free, for next to nothing, or questioning your rates when you tell them what you charge. And honestly, I really want to help people shift their mindsets around this. We talked about mindset a little a while ago, and pricing is also a 100% mindset thing as well. It's so easy to second guess yourself, especially if you're lacking confidence, really trying to find work, or you really need the money. I completely understand that. But I want to remind you, you are worth charging properly for your time and expertise. Think about it. You've likely invested years of training, education, and experience into what you do. So why should you undercharge or work for free? The simple answer is you shouldn't. And these are some key factors to consider when setting your prices. So before you set your rates, there are a few things I think we need to think about. Firstly, who are you teaching? Are you working with children or adults or both? Your pricing structure might differ depending on this. So for example, I charge differently for adult coaching because I do more work outside of the sessions, feedback, prep and ongoing communication. I know so much prep goes into teaching children as well, but that is just my way of doing it. The second one is, where are you teaching? Are you in a school setting or a private setting? A school setting could be in person or online, but if you're being paid through the school, that's different from working with private clients directly. And where are you based? Location can play a huge role. So for example, rates in central London will probably be different from those in the north, simply due to cost of living differences. And then, are you teaching one-to-one or in group sessions? So this obviously impacts your pricing too. One-to-one tuition is usually priced higher than group classes. So pricing for one-to-one lessons. So if you're working privately or in a school setting, your rate should definitely be between £30 and £50 per hour, or £15 to £25 for half an hour, depending on how you look at it. Of course, as I said earlier, it depends on your experience, location, and the service that you provide. And you might be on a school contract, so you could actually be on a PAYE contract, and that means that your rate is completely set by the school, and you might get benefits like holiday pay, sick pay, pension, job security, but your rate is fixed, and I imagine you might be able to negotiate your fee, but it's not something I've ever done. If you're in a school on a self-employed basis, then this is often a better option to cut out the middleman. So you want to maximise your earnings. So if you're in a school particularly, I would consider teaching two students together at a slightly lower rate per person, but then you earn more overall for the session per hour, especially if you're doing Lambda exams, as children can be entered for duo exams. I also recommend monthly payments on a subscription method, which most systems offer. I use Class Manager with Stripe integration, and it works really well. It means you have monthly income, you have a good idea of how much money is coming in, and it saves marking invoices as paid and chasing late payments because it's all set up on a direct debit. Another thing that you could introduce into your theatre school is a membership fee. Now, I've heard people say that this is a bit cheeky or a bit naughty to include an additional payment. Some people just charge a membership fee just out of the kudos you get for being part of their school, which is awesome. Some people might say you're paying a membership fee, but this is what you get included. And that might include your show fee if you're a school that puts on shows. And it could be all sorts of other things. You might get other resources included with that fee. You could have a membership fee that also covers some additional costs that you also incur as a theatre school owner or acting coach. So here are my final thoughts. What's your biggest takeaway? I hope it is don't undercharge. And if you have the experience, qualifications and results to back it up, charge what you're worth. And if you're just starting out, it's okay to begin on the lower end, but don't undervalue yourself. In my experience, every time I've increased my fees, no one has batted an eyelid. So really don't worry about what other people are thinking. And if you do lose a few clients because you've increased your prices, then maybe they're not your people. So if you found this helpful, please let me know. Drop me a message on Instagram. If you'd like support setting your prices or structuring your business, my diary is open for one-to-ones over the summer. Your first 15-minute call with me is free, and I'd love to help you grow your business without burnout. I'll pop the booking link in the show notes. Next week, we'll be focusing more on pricing group sessions, so I hope you'll tune back in then. Thank you so much for listening to the Acting Coach Network podcast. I hope you're leaving today feeling confident and ready to put your prices up. If you loved this episode, be sure to hit subscribe and leave a review. It really helps get the word out to more amazing coaches like you. Come join the conversation over in our free Facebook group, the Acting Coach Network, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already at the Acting Coach Network for more tips, behind the scenes, and a peek into my day-to-day. You can also catch this episode as a video on our YouTube channel. Just search the Acting Coach Network. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and keep doing the work that lights you up.